Hey guys, so real quick, I wanted to talk about the part-time Rambles channel and the part-time Kids channel. Um, One of the biggest issues with both these channels is it's we're just inconsistent. We don't upload. Um, we don't even really have an audience. But the reason I'm putting out this video is because I do want to see um these channels get a direction. We kind of just upload and do whatever we want and hold ourselves to no real theme or same form of content. And the part-time rambles has been more about podcasts and conversations, but the conversations don't have, even though they have a theme, they're not really related to each other. Um, I do want to continue doing podcasts, but however, um, there's a growing, like, there's a growing physical distance between me and the rest of the group. Well, I mean, in general, not just between me, but all of us. And so it's harder to do these things in person. Now, a lot of them are done online, but I'd want to move away from that just because one, I don't think they're as fun, and two, keeping the audio right is impossible, and it would just be easier to do in person. Um, with that being said, long form content is more what I'm interested in, but at the end of the day, um, it's just being used as an excuse for us not to put out anything because, again, a lot of us are um, busy, can't match up on the time, can't school, work, just a bunch of different things that we can say is why we don't, but we find time for everything else we want to do. So I just want to be done with those excuses. Another thing is like, uh, if I don't like something, I won't put it out. Obviously, I feel like that's most people, but I think to get better at something or to learn something, you got to put out stuff. Even if it's bad, put it out, see how it goes. I mean, improve from there. Um, and like, always saying like, the time to edit. Again, it's harder to, another reason why I don't want to do podcasts is because editing the different levels of audio and trying to get that to sound clear with so many people in different places, it's just um, too much, and I'm not good at, I'm not good enough to do that. And I'll end up not putting it out because it sounds like shit. Although we do have some fun conversations. So from now on, the Part-Time Rambles channel, which the two hosts has mostly been uh, me and Tyan. And so I think what we want to do is I just want to talk about what we want to do from here on out. From here on out, I want to start uploading at least one video a week. Um, I don't think that's too much. And instead of the long form podcast, we're going to do short form and just do whatever for the week interests me. I'm going to take an opinion on it, do my research on it before I make my opinion, and just go ahead and explain my reasoning and why I think things are going the way they are. This can range from politics to thoughts on behavior, red pill shit, just like a bunch of different things that I think I have a strong opinion on, and I want to get that out there to see if what conversations I can get started, and also just I like to see what other people think. Um, and with that being, with another thing being that the reason we don't want to do this is because I don't want to do it online and do that. My co-host Tyan. So our idea is, let's say I put my opinion out on something. He'll then see that video and then respond to it on this channel with another video, giving his takes uh, and why he agrees on it or not. Um, I think that would be interesting, almost like a series of us going back and forth. Um, we'll also do some pieces together. We also have other PTK members that want to do more content like this. Um, I think um, I think Brandon wanted to do some React content, give his takes on some stuff, and that's something we can definitely start doing. And that's all that stuff will be on this channel. Again, I'm thinking one video a week. If the other PTK members want to go ahead and get on this, they can go ahead and do their own content, but this is going to be like basically just us having our opinions on things. The other channel, the Part-Time Kids channel, that was a gaming channel. Now, real quick, I do want to talk about like the original reason why we even started Part-Time Kids. So I think this is very important, but Part-Time Kids originally were just a bunch of gamers. Uh, we wanted to do gaming content together, and we grew up together, so we thought that'd be fun. The whole thing was we thought it would be fun. Eventually, we started doing things like we can't do this, it won't get views, or blah blah blah, and it started becoming more about um, how the content won't get views, or why this won't work, or just a lot of different things like that. And I don't think, thinking back on it now, like all that done is make us not put out stuff because we either think it's trash or um, just like we don't edit because we don't think it's good for the channel or whatever. But I just think we need to get ourselves out there for one. And two, like I said, the original reason was to get this done as friends. Like it's fun. Part-time kids, the reason it's called part-time kids is, being an adult is hard. Being a kid was fun. Going back and being a part-time kid every day or every once a week, um, makes life easier, in my opinion. I mean, shit, I feel like it's not even an opinion, it's a fact at this point. Sometimes you gotta, don't let, if someone calls you childish, if you're doing that 24/7, it is what it is. But uh, I do think it's okay to, be a kid again sometimes. And so my point with that is we just need to go back to having fun. Go back to having fun, doing what we want, uploading what we want. And so the part-time kids channel, I think, is going to move away from gaming content, though. Just in general, we've all moved away from it. I don't think all of us enjoy games the same way we used to. Um, don't get us wrong, we're still gamers. We still get together and game. Main game right now, like as a group, is probably Valorant. Um, Valorant, Don't Starve Together is another thing we would like to do for the king. Um, so like we might still put up gaming videos on that channel or just make a separate gaming channel. But I think we're gonna move the part-time kids channel to more of a personal IRL channel. When we go out and do stuff, when we go out to eat, go ahead and start recording some of those, or doing some cool videos so you guys get to know us better. This stuff we like to do in general, and just recording it. Uh, I think that'll be fun. We don't take a lot of pictures, so to have a channel where all that stuff is there together, pretty cool to me. Um, yeah, I think with that being said, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I have really to say about that other than I'm gonna upload this video just to keep myself to the standard of one video a week, um, and really just seeing what happens. Um, no more complaining about editing or timing or whatever. If someone is busy, I'll do it myself instead of being like, oh, I couldn't do it because whatever. All this is, put accountability on me because I started this, so I should be the main one doing it. Uh, and I found it easy to make a lot of excuses to not do these things. Um, and eventually, we do want to get back. Me and Tyan want to get back to doing long form. I think the podcasts are the most fun we've had in a long time. Um, so we do want to eventually get back to it, but right now I don't think we're going to. Uh, let's see. It's just going to be once every couple months type thing now until we have the time to consider doing that weekly. There's another thing we want to do. We're going to do. Hopefully we can get this done. And this is again, I don't know why I named so many projects and we don't do it, but um, there we are going to do. Shit, what am I thinking? We're gonna do a video series, and we're gonna record it all within. I think it might take us like a year, but I think we're gonna record up to 2 seasons of this video series. And the video series is just gonna be us talking about like social behaviors, um, uh, how to make a strong like core friend group, why people act a certain way they do, um, society, and then this series is going to have probably around 6 to 8 episodes per season, just going to different uh, reasons and why things are the way they are and perceived the way they are. That's something we're very interested in. Um, and then I think there might be, again, this is going to be all done before we do it, and we're going to release one episode like every other week or something. The second season will be more about like different, I think, drugs in general. Which ones are bad, which ones are good, um, what they actually do. Um, just all those type of things are just things that interest us. So that is something that's going to be coming in the future too. Um, unfortunately, that's again That's something we have to do when we're in person. So I'm announcing this, but I do want to release a series by the end of 2023 or 2024, and I hope that will actually be um, a production that we work on and write out and do. And I'm really excited to see how that goes out rather than this, which is what I'm moving towards, where I kind of just say what I'm thinking and put it out. Um, Not a lot of filtering, not a lot of editing. Thank you for listening. I'll see you guys later.